and today I want to explain what the Monroe Doctrine was and if it was effective. The Monroe Doctrine was named after the president, Monroe, but it was actually written by John Quincy Adams. Basically, what the Monroe Doctrine stated was that North and South America was not for the Europeans, and said that any attempts at colonization of North or South America would be considered hostile acts against the United States. So there are two reasons that they might have done this. One is because maybe they genuinely wanted to see North and South America be filled with good and democratic nations. Though there's also the possibility that it was for manifest destiny, so that they could control the two continents. But both ways, they did not want Europeans to interfere with North and South America. And they also said that they intended to stay neutral on European affairs, even though this was not really true, as they, like 100 years later, they interfered in World War I and then in World War II. But they did stay neutral for quite a while. So how effective was the Monroe Doctrine at keeping Europeans from colonizing North and South America? I'd say it's semi-effective. The Europeans didn't try too many, they didn't try to colonize North and South America too much. Having said that, when they did try to colonize North and South America, the U.S. rarely interfered. I think there were only like a few times that the U.S. actually interfered. I think most of the time they just kind of warned them not to, but when they did, they didn't really do anything. And I think the reason why they didn't do anything is because at the time they were not a world player. Like, they weren't a global power yet. They were a powerful nation, but they weren't really comparable to European superpowers like Great Britain or France or Russia. They were not as powerful yet. But I guess the European countries didn't want to mess with the U.S., so decided not to colonize North and South America, usually, though they did try it a couple of times, and usually they got away with it. And that's what the Monroe Doctrine is, and that's if it was effective, which I think it kind of was.